Okay, so I found something very, very interesting, and this should be the push that some of you need in order to go after the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, bear with me as I go on my screen here to show you, out of the research that I've been doing, to show you a couple of searches that I've been looking at, and I noticed something very, very interesting. And if you remember, for those of you who have been watching the channel for a while, I've said this multiple times. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is kind of like, the perfect balance of power and, accessibility, usability, portability, all of that good stuff. So jumping on the screen here, you can see that one of the terms that I've searched for is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, and these are the results that yielded. Now, I looked up the iPad Pro. It actually suggested iPad Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 at the top here. Now, if we go to the third tab, and here I looked for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, as you see here, and as we scroll down, I stumble upon something very interesting. Look at this middle part here where we are looking at the top ranked. I don't want you to dwell on the details too much, right? Because this is just, SEO work, right? It could be a number of things that led to this, right? It could be just people searching. It could be that, the Galaxy Tab S7 was mentioned a number of times. I don't want you to dwell on any of the variables that could have yielded this result, but I want you to pay attention to where the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 ranked every time, at least most of the time. Look at what happened here. We look for the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 and it's ranked #1, as you can see here. So that search would be based on the web reviews and mentioned. So however time it was mentioned and searched, you can see that it is highly searched when typed in as Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, 11 inches, 2020. #1 in working, #1 in gaming, #1 in taking notes. I've told you guys a number of times, this is the best tablet, the best device that I've ever used in terms of taking down notes. Samsung has done a fantastic job at making, taking down notes here the most natural experience you can ever have. Again, you don't get the same experience on the iPad Pro, even though it's a premium tab, it's also a premium tablet, but it costs a lot more than the Galaxy Tab S7. You do not get that same experience, and I've told you why, because the pen, the plastic on the pen, it hits that screen, that glass, and it has that tapping sound. Some people like it, but the vast majority of people do not like that tapping sound. But this guy here, when it comes down to taking notes, top of the line. When it comes down to gaming, based on web reviews and mentions, again, you can see the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is ranked #1 also. So far what we have in Android, ranked #1, in taking notes, #1, in gaming, #1. Now in college, things are a little bit different, right? So obviously the iPad Air is a super popular tablet with the different colorways, and also the power that it offers. It's a very well balanced tablet. Also, the one that I have, my wife is using it, and I remember when I reviewed, I actually advised a lot of college people to go for that if they were trying to buy an iPad Pro. But anyway, so you can see that here it is ranked, the iPad Air is ranked #1, and then the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, which is, it's been my baby since I debuted in this channel. That is also a fantastic tablet. So the iPad Air, it only makes sense that the iPad Air, the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, are the top two, and of course #3 here, you would see that the Galaxy Tab S7 is ranked. So in terms of college, it is ranked #3. As per this category right here, it is ranked in at #3. Actually, let me go back here. And that is very telling. So if you are just running a small business, whatever the case may be, you're trying to do, high level of work, anything related to high productivity, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is going to get you there at a very, very fair price. When compared, of course, to other Pro tablets, which in some cases can't even do half of what the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 can do. And I've told you about the beloved Samsung DeX. That is a feature that is not matched by any manufacturer out there. No one has anything that matches that. So when it comes down to productivity, that thing would make you as versatile as possible. It would be as if you're just working on a desktop. But anyway, this is just my way of saying that I've been telling you from the get-go that even if you were planning on buying the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, let's say if you had prepared $300 for that tablet, then you should look out for deals. Granted, the deals haven't been as great as I had anticipated on the Galaxy Tab S7. They are currently going for $499. I'm currently hoping that, tomorrow or today, Sunday or Monday for Cyber Monday, prices will go down lower. If they don't, you will still need to keep your eyes open and see if Samsung drops the price. Otherwise, even at $500, it's still pretty good. It's still a good price for this tablet, especially given that the upgrade from this to the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 is not going to be as drastic. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be super marginal, but it's definitely not going to be super drastic. The biggest advantage you will have if you were to go for the Galaxy Tab S8 as opposed to the Galaxy Tab S7 would be just the, obviously a new chipset, but the fact that you have 1 year, a little bit over a year of software support, because this thing is a little over a year old, right? So that would be one of the biggest thing that you would have. Otherwise, everything else remains the same. I've made a number of videos showing you what it would look like, and it essentially looks just like the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, which by the way performs very, very well. Of course, it's loaded with a Snapdragon 865 Plus. If you've watched the channel for a while, and I'm sure that you've seen however many reviews I've made, it's a more comprehensive take on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 when I give you all the details that you need. But in terms of just a quick high level list of things that you would find on this tablet would be Snapdragon 865 Plus. Like I said, for the regular Galaxy Tab S7, you have a beautiful display, right? It's a fantastic display with a resolution of 2560 by 1600. Entertainment, amazing when it comes down to the speakers, tuned by AKG, sound quality, top notch. Of course, the battery is an 8,000 milliamp battery, so that should last you a good while, of course, and it is also fast charge capable at up to 45 watt, and you indeed have the most modern, as of now, the most modern Samsung S Pen available. But anyway, I just thought it was very interesting to see how the search result for Galaxy Tab S7, to see what they look like. I've spent the past few weeks just doing research to see if I could track down the best deals, and while doing that research, so it kind of strikes me in a very interesting way to see that the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is showing up in search result as one of the most sought after tablet, and that is of course because the majority of people, whom I call the average consumer, they're all looking for the best value that they can get out of their money, and the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 is just that guy. If you can, if not, obviously something like Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, if you're in school and things like that, is also a very good budget or an affordable alternative. I'm certainly hoping that you found this informative. Please, of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course. Let me know what your questions in the comment section. I will continue to track these deals and share with you as I find them. I will catch you in that comment section. Like I said, I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And of course, up until that next video, stay safe out there.